happy to be here. Oh, classic. Forgot to pull up my stream manager. Sorry that it's like late. Normally I'm streaming 2 hours ago instead of current now. But here's the thing. First of all, I was working for a little while. Did I get a job? No, I did not. Of course, nobody called me back yet. But I've been door dashing, so gotta make rent somehow at the end of the day. So then I got home. I don't know what, like maybe like a half hour ago. I've spent the last 20 minutes, genuinely like 20 full minutes, just trying to get logged back into my Microsoft account. In the middle of the night last night, literally at like 3:30 a.m., somebody hacked my Microsoft account and I had to recover it, which I'm glad I was able to recover it, but still annoying nonetheless. And it took me forever to get that figured out, but we got it figured out nonetheless. We got it. But yeah, I want to hop on, play a little bit of Minecraft. I'm not even sure what I like really want to be doing in Minecraft, but I wanted to be in Minecraft, so here we are. I was considering continuing to work on the tower over here. This bad boy. But a part of me like wants to make it like black stone gradient into like stone, but I think I'm not gonna do all that actually. Now that I'm like thinking about it for real. At first I was really into the idea. Now I'm really not. But yeah, I feel like we need a lot more stone brick to keep working on that, so I'm gonna cook some of that up. It feels like forever since I played Minecraft, but it literally has not been that long. I've been editing more of those streams for over the last few weeks down to videos. I uploaded a Sims video to my YouTube channel today if anybody's interested. And these little guys sound so sneezy, but they're so cute. Let's see what we got in here. Are we cooking up? Oh yeah, we already got it going. Let's see what we have. That'll get us somewhere. What do we have in here? Slabs. Walls. We'll get to that point later. Let's just work with what we've got so far. We've got these. +5. Sweet. Does this thing go faster than right now? Yeah, a little bit. We'll use this. I really... Oh my god, baby donkeys. I've never seen donkeys out here. Oh my god. They're so tiny. Oh, they're really cute. What I was just gonna say is I still really wish that you could put a chest back here. It seems stupid that you can't put a chest back here. And that it has no storage. These donkeys are so cute. Where are your parents? There's just 2 babies. And a hedgehog. That's their dad, is that hedgehog. Anyway. Let's go from here. Oh, goodness. I kind of regret not making this a bit bigger, like width-wise, but I think it'll do what we needed to do. I forgot that you can make nether portals, like, big now. So now I'm considering, like, making a big nether portal of sorts, but I've never done that before. But I think it would be fun. But yeah, I hope everybody's been doing splendid. Cool. We got somewhere. We're gonna need more ladders. Ooh, that's scary. Doing great so far. Doing great. Let's see how we're doing here. A few more. Where did I end up planting that bamboo? We should use some of that for fuel. I moved it, didn't I? Yeah, it's not down there anymore. Didn't I put it like up there? What did I do with it? Where did I plant the bamboo? Did I replant it? I don't know, it's been a while. I swear I remember putting it like... Oh yeah, there it is. It's not grown quite well yet, but... Oops. Cool. We'll just go burn that up. Why not? So something unrelated to Minecraft. I'm just gonna yap for a second, if that's alright. Unrelated to Minecraft. That has to do with my life. That isn't like about me not having a job this time. Is... Yeah, that's good enough. I don't even really know like how to say what I'm trying to say. Goodness, I forgot how to speak. I guess for some context, I've always wanted to be a musician, but I'm not like motivated enough to really do it. So I have never done it. But I'm very, very excited to say that I have my first song coming to all platforms soon. I have not finished recording yet. It's a project between my partner and myself. And there will be two coming. One is one of something that's just by myself. And then the other thing is I'm featured on one of my partner's songs that she will be releasing after I release the song on my own. And that is super exciting to me. Like, if you would have gone back in time and, you know, told 14-year-old me that this is something that was happening, I was gonna say I wouldn't believe you, but honestly I think that 14-year-old me would be mad that it didn't happen sooner. But better late than never, you know. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's been very fun. I forgot to make more ladders. That's like one of the main things I went over there for. Is this powdered or normal? Normal. Oh my god. We're just gonna make a crafting table for over here. Probably want it anyway. Man, I forget like genuinely how many trees you gotta chop down for a lot of ladders. Oops. Okay, so I think that... What do I think? I want to do slabs, I think, like... right there. For a second level. And... I'm trying to think of what kind of slabs I want to do. Not stone brick, because that would be a little too much. Oh, hey. What are you doing in here? Yeah, stone bricks would be... That'd be way too much stone bricks. Whoa. I'm like blanking on all the options. So in here we got oak and spruce. I think that spruce would look good. Let's just chop down another tree. I never realized how tall that birch tree is. That's a little nutty. We don't have all too much time for streaming today since I hopped on so late, but I really wanted to do this today. I was hoping to be done door dashing by like 7:30, and then I ended up going until 8. And now it's almost 10 already. Time's kind of been flying. Wow! Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do this. Oh, that's not what I meant. This guy. Also, something I've been thinking about. So I know that we like gotta get to the nether, and I really want to get to the nether, but I kind of want to wait until like after the Happy Ghast update comes out, which is only in a couple weeks. But I just don't want to have to like travel super far to have like the new generation and stuff. So stomping around in here. But yeah, that's so I'm thinking about waiting on traveling to the nether until after that update comes out, but that is very soon. I'm still not certain if I want to put the nether portal in there, or I was also thinking about like making a path up to here and then doing the nether portal in there, because this kind of looks like a wolf with its mouth open. If those trees weren't in the way, it'd be easier to see. But with all the like dripstone coming off of it and stuff, I forgot that this is treacherous to get around. There's so much powdered snow. Oh my goodness. But yeah, if these two trees weren't there, it'd be easier to see. But it looks cool. So I think it'd be kind of cool to have something up there. If not the nether portal, then something. But I haven't quite decided. But we can also do it in this tower. I think that could also be fun. But I saw somebody build another portal that like it looked like a sword going into the ground. That looks so sick. I want to do that. But like I said, I've never made a bigger than normal nether portal before. I didn't even... Like, I knew that was something you could do, but I wasn't certain how to do it. Like, do you just do it? Is that as like simple as it is? Sorry, my eye itches. There we go. Yeah, I guess we'll find that. Do. I've been getting this girl on my free page that has like that has a girls only Minecraft realm, and like I'm not a girl, but I like to think that I'm one of the girls. But I think it'd be really cute to join that. It looks really fun, but it says girls only, and I don't want to invade on their space as a non-girl. Nice. That's cute. I'm not mad about that. Dude, you're in my area. I think I'm just gonna go ahead right now and do this second layer. I wish there was a plank color that was like less reddish, orangish. Lincoln, don't be naughty. You wanna jump up here? That's fine. But don't be weird about it. Sorry. Lincoln has joined us. Yeah, don't stand there. Can you go to your destination? Lincoln? Lincoln, you're really big and you're in my way. Can you go up there? Without stepping on my keyboard. Cool. Good. Jump up. Good job. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. He makes me nervous because he's so large. What was I saying? I have no idea what I was talking about. Oh, I remember. I wish that there was a plank color that was less like reddy orangey than this. But like, and like dark, but not as dark as the dark oak planks. Like those are just a little bit too dark for me. Oh wait, that's not, wait. Yes, never mind, I lied. Where's my ladders? We're getting places here. Alright. Back to the house. Okay. Let's finish carving out this little top bit here too. Oh, shoot. Stay there. Cool. Nice. That looks nice. I like it. Ouch, 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 ouch. Alright. Get a little bit of this stuff out of here. Oh, good grief. Well, hear me out. I've got a new plan for where would be the best place. Probably down this way. I've got a new plan for fuel. I don't want to keep using my coal for it. Because it's a lot of smelting. Ouch. Wait a second. No, wait. I have an idea, but this idea is not going to be an immediate fix to our issue, but it's going to be a temporary one. Let's see. Where is it? Dripstone. Pointies. Cauldrons. Few more cauldrons. And glass. I'm not sure where I want to put this. I don't want it to be all too far away. I'm pondering. Here, what if I go like right here? Oh, great. That's cool. All right. Sorry, I'm just thinking here. So let's go down a little bit. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now slowly but surely, this will fill with lava. And then, once this one's filled with lava, then we'll be able to expand it out a little bit. And then we'll be able to use lava as what we're smelting with. You get what I mean? But that, like I said, not immediate. That's going to take some time. So we're going to come down here and just start chopping down some wood. And we'll use wood to fuel the furnace for a little while. Oh. Hey. He's cool. You might be able to get one more tree down with this axe. Maybe one more. Maybe one more. One more. Dang, I did not think that would have the strength. Whoa, I scared him. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Oopsie. We're gonna leave that for Herobrine. Oh, it's that firefly. I was like, where'd that shadow come from? I was confused. Whoa, that went way faster than I thought it would. Cool. Oh shoot. There we go. And this one's gonna start dripping now too. Hello? Yeah, there you go. Nice. Heck yeah. That's really exciting to me. I didn't think that was gonna be so fast. Alright. First we're gonna throw in some of these saplings. Get rid of them. I don't need all of them. Then once those cook down, we'll start throwing in some wood. Really like all of this stuff right here. Bevy break. Today's bevy is an orange high C from McDonald's. Come on now. I'll shear the sheep, why not? Waste some time. Oh, where's the gate? Oh, it's over here. Thank you, sheep. Much love, sheep. Oh my goodness. I forget how quickly they grow back. Why are you trying to escape? I give you a lovely home. Okay. Just keep dumping more in there. I suppose I could make more furnaces and this would be even faster. Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. I'll make a few more. Nice. No, I didn't think that through. What do we got in here? We got a lot of the pale oak. I'll use some of that. Nice. Let's make another axe and chop some more trees, why not? I'll do iron, why not? Oops. Let those cook. Let's just make a path through here. Clear out the trees. Yeah, look at that. Nice little walkway through the forest. Nice. Straight to the dark oak. I didn't realize there's logs up here. How'd y'all get up there? Oh wait, this one is gonna bother me. Gotta get this guy. There. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Nah, I'm not gonna reach those. I don't care enough about them. Alrighty. We can work with that. A little over 2 stacks. Oh wait, I didn't want to do that. Get back in there. I think this one's a little bit taller than the other ones, but we'll rock with it. Oh, shit. That was a little bit more than I expected there. Do another layer. I might change this out from spruce at some point to something else, but we're doing this for now. Oh, that's dark oak. I thought that was spruce. Shoot. Sorry, I'm just looking at it. Just eyeing it up. Should get some more spruce. I really don't want to deal with all of that, though. Look at that. That's free leaves, baby. I'm so glad the llamas don't beat you up for killing their guy anymore. They used to spit on you if you did. I wasn't really a fan of that, personally. Check on the lava. Nice. Shoot. There we go. We did it. We made it work. Nice. Look at that. That's going a lot faster than I thought it would. Little lava farm. Beautiful. I love it. Alright. Now something that I never did do was make a trail down here. Because it seems dreadful to do. Would it be more dreadful than jumping up and down the whole thing? Probably not, but whatever. We're gonna walk over to that taiga biome and get some more spruce. Oops. There we go. What the heck was that? Oh! It was a deer. Hey, deer. Yeah, we're just gonna run over this taiga. Oh my god, is that another wandering trader? Cool. Yeah, that's where I want to go. Now you can get all the spruce you want without having to worry about falling in the snow. Looks like I'm going for a swim. Platypus, hey platypus. Hi, other platypus. Sweet. Is that a spruce tree? Yeah, whoa. Can you plant them that way? Interesting. Dang. I was unfamiliar with your game, Spruce Stream. My apologies. Cool as heck. I'm pretty sure that a few streams ago I mentioned that while I was off stream I came out to this biome and I found trail runes. I don't exactly remember where they were, but they were somewhere out here. But then I accidentally destroyed some of it. Forgive me. I'm unfamiliar with how those are and work. I've never messed with them before. And I'm a person that I'm like really into geology and archaeology in general. And so like when that update came out, everybody thought that was gonna be all over it, but honestly, like didn't care too much at the time. But now I kind of want to care about it, you know. What's that all about? I want to see the decorative pots. Ah. Oh, look at the little house on the mountain. How beautiful. Oh, hey, little guy. You're so cute. You need to tame him with spider eyes. I'm pretty sure. We do have that spider spawner for when we go off peaceful. So that'll be nice. Alright, I think that's a good amount of spruce. Oh, look at that one. Aren't you a lizard? Yeah. Oh, he's a bearded dragon, I think. He's cool. He's mad at me, though. Alright. Come on, let me swim. There we go. Let's get back home. There she is. How pretty. Oh golly. Get me out of here. Oh shoot. Oh, I know I can make that get out of here. What? I just did that like same maneuver. There you go. And there's the sheep. And there's home. Nice. We'll check on the lava. Nothing yet. Okie dokie. Artichoke. All right. So, I'm thinking about doing something like that. And then I think I'll do logs to replace this as well. And this as well. And I'll do something else in the center here. Do a lantern every so often. And then maybe logs on here. And then do something different for the center too, but I'm not quite certain what. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is like log. There's a lot of logs. This is gonna take a lot of trees. Log. As well as. Now, should I do log there or should I do log in the middle? I'll do log here. Log. So it'll be like that. Kinda. I don't know, that's just my thoughts. If anyone else has a better suggestion, let me know. You know what I mean? Like, then do, I don't know, like, something there. Something different. Oops. Yeah, I ain't mad about it. No, I know I've been saying like the same thing my last 3 streams, but to the handful of people that I've been watching and hanging out, whether it's live or after the fact, I want you to know that genuinely I appreciate like every single one of you individually so greatly. And I want to thank you again for hanging out with me while I play my little games and hang out. It's been really fun. I'm glad to say that this is something I do. And I'm sorry that my voice is like so like monotone most of the time. also. It's just kind of how I am. I did have like a comment on YouTube not too long ago complimenting my voice, which was very kind. But I don't know, I don't want to put on like the fake, like, hey, what's up, you guys? How's it going? You know, like, it's just really not who I am at all. And I don't want to pretend that it is, because it's not. And I'd rather people enjoy watching and hanging out with me for who I am, and not for like some, you know, portrayal of what I could be. You know what I mean? I get that the like over enthusiastic stuff, that's like what quote unquote sells, but I don't think it's impossible for people to find me and think I'm fun to, like, you know, ingest content of or hang out with without all that. I just don't want to do all that. Plus, I think I've mentioned this in stream before, but I have I don't know what you would call it, like a disorder of sorts that affects my, like, esophagus and my vocal cords. It's the same reason that Corpse's voice is the way that his is, but, like, thank God mine, I mean, like, no offense to Corpse, I know so many people love his voice, but I, like, do not want that to happen to me with Love and Light, but it's part of the reason why I am so monotone. It's because when I put too much range to my voice, it, like, kind of hurts. And that didn't start happening until, like, the last couple years of my life. I used to be a lot more, you know, bleh, than I am now, but then my vocal cords started to get a little fried. Which, like, bouncing back to the music thing, sucks for that reason. I don't sing half as well as I used to be able to, but I still enjoy doing it. But I can't do it for very long. Like, my partner was helping me do my, you know, like, recording and stuff like that, and she would have to ask me, like, if, or like, do you think you're able to hit this right now? And I would say no. You'll have to, like, ask me tomorrow, and hope that things have calmed themselves down by then. Because right now that is not happening. And it's sad. Like, I've got, like, not to just, like, kind of blab about what I've got going on, but I've mentioned also prior before that I am disabled. It affects, like, my mobility, my ability to walk and run, jump, kneel, bend, pick things up, all that jazz. And yeah, I used to love hiking and longboarding, and I used to be a very, like, outdoorsy person, and, like, that much of my life has kind of already been taken away from me. And it sucks now that, like, my voice is another part being taken away. But I keep just trying to work with what I got, you know? And I don't let it get me down too much. Every so often on a bad day, I kind of let it get the best of me, but for the most part, I'm just hanging out and kind of working with the cards that have been dealt, you know? But overall, I'm just really grateful for this opportunity I have to hang out and play Minecraft and have people enjoy that and hang out with me. If I'm gonna just, like, keep yapping about myself, I used to be, like, a retail manager, and I loved my job. I was like the boss ultimately. There was nobody that was above me in the corporate hierarchy at my store's location than me. I was the boss. And I loved it, and I was really good at it, and it was pretty fulfilling, honestly, but I didn't even realize until after I left, but that store and that job really took a lot away from me. Like, after I resigned, after like a few weeks of being home, I became like way more like creative like I used to be. I thought that I just like grew out of creativity in general, but no, it was that I was just exhausted from my job. I was working like 60 hours a week, oftentimes doing it from a wheelchair, and it was taking a lot out of me. And my disability is the reason why I ended up resigning. It wasn't because I had some dream to be a YouTuber, dream to be a streamer, or whatever it may be. I resigned because I had to, because I was risking permanent damage to my body the longer I stayed there. And I just couldn't be stuck in that cycle of not healing anymore. I needed to be able to go to physical therapy and get better. So I resigned. And then I got a job working from home. And I was able to, start healing a bit. And then the company that I was working for from home, I unfortunately am under an NDA and can't actually give any information for real about it. But what I can say is that I worked from home. I chose my own hours, and I thought at least that I was really good at the work that I was doing. Basically, it was review and revise information that's given to you. That's as much as I can really say. And there was a forum for employees of this company. Well, contractors. You weren't really employed. You were contracted to work for them. But I saw a lot of people being like, oh, I suddenly just don't have work anymore. And so, and I don't know, I was like, well, if they're not getting work anymore, I feel like there's got to be a reason for that, right? They must have been bad at what they're doing or whatever. And so, therefore, I did, very wrongly thought that I was immune. As long as I, poured my heart and soul into the work I was doing and made sure that it was good quality work, that I would be able to keep my job. And it paid pretty well. It paid really well, honestly, for what it was. And I was doing that for a few months, and then all of a sudden one day I didn't have work anymore. And they just got rid of me. And it was really, really sad. It was really sad. But while I was working there, that's when I started doing this streaming thing. I just realized that I had extra time on my hands, and I, had this creativity that I wanted to outlet. And so I started streaming. And as well as I've always wanted to stream. I've had so many different YouTube channels over the years. I used to be not big, but known-ish on apps like YouNow and stuff like that, back when those were a thing. And I don't know, it was always a passion of mine to just hang out with people and entertain in a sense. And yeah, so I was like, well, now I can kind of do this thing that I've always wanted to do for, the last 17 years, so let's do it. But yeah, and then I woke up one day and I didn't have my job anymore, with no explanation, no reasoning, nothing. And it was really disappointing. And I felt really defeated. And I thought for a while, I'm gonna have to go back to doing something that'll break my body, and that's what bothered me the most. If I had to quit streaming, if I had to quit making videos and stuff, if I had lost the creativity again, that I would be disappointed, but that would be one thing. But what I really didn't want to do was I'd have to go back to a job that was too physically demanding for what my body could handle. And getting on Social Security was not really an option for me, with the instability of it, not knowing if it's going to be ripped away any minute, and not being able to make any money outside of it, and it not even covering the cost of my bills and stuff like that. I live on my own. Well, I live with my partner, but I don't know, that was the most heartbreaking thing for me, was thinking that I was going to have to go back into a situation like that. And it's been, I think, like a week or maybe even 2 weeks now. I think it's been 2 weeks since I was let go from that last job. And I was hired at one of their competitor companies, and they just haven't been giving me work, though, which is unfortunate, because I really liked that kind of brand of work, if that's what you could call it. But so then I started applying to places, like I had been talking about the last few streams, and I'm still applying to places. I had an interview that I thought went really, really, really well. She made it seem like she was going to call me back for sure, and then I never got a call back. And I tried calling her back. She wasn't available. And ultimately, it's really tough out there. Like, people are always talking about how hard it is to get the job, and they really aren't lying. It's like increasingly difficult. Everywhere only wants to hire part-time, and granted, that's what I want, so that's fine with me, but it's for everywhere. You're either underqualified or overqualified. They, like, sometimes I feel like they aren't even actually hiring. Like, why do you even, like, as an ex-manager, I know how expensive it is to have an ad on Indeed. Why has it just been sitting there for months? Like, that stuff's so expensive. But yeah, it's kind of draining, really, to, like, just see, nothing change. But anyway, I started the DoorDash thing today because, I've got the money for my rent this upcoming month, but what after that, And I definitely don't have any, like, frivolous spending money or anything like that. Not that like, super matters to me, but I want to be able to buy my partner a gift for her birthday and all that jazz. And yeah, so I needed to find a way to make money, so I started DoorDashing today. And you know what? It's better than nothing. My mom is a mechanic, and if she knew how much driving that I did today, she'd be really unhappy with me. Because she says every mile on that car is breaking your car down more and more and more. But you know what, Mom? Sorry. I gotta make rent somehow. And yeah, sometimes driving is really, really hard on my joints. But it's better than nothing. So made a little bit of money today, and I'll be back out there, tomorrow, a bit more. I will be streaming again tomorrow, but it might not be until maybe about the same time I came on today. Hopefully a little bit earlier. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I really hope that I can, like, make a set streaming schedule for myself, but right now, with just how up in the air everything in life is, I can't really say anything for certain. I forgot to save some planks for this. Boo. But yeah, so ultimately, thank you for being here. And every time I see how many people watch the stream or how many people watch the VOD, I just think about, like, if that many people were in my office watching me, like 5, 10, whatever it may be. Those may be, like, quote unquote low numbers for, the typical whoever does stuff online, but for me and how small my channel and stuff still is. And I'll probably always think about that in that perspective, but it's crazy to me that people want to be here and hang out with me. And I appreciate you guys for being here and hanging out with me. And I just don't want you to think I take that for granted by any means. Because I really do. Every single one of you, individually, genuinely. And, if any of y'all want to chit chat, it doesn't even need to be in the, Twitch chat. If you, like DM'd me on TikTok, I'd respond. I like connecting with people. It's fun. But I will say, it should be obvious. No, if you're under the age of I guess 18, please do not DM me. But even that is really young. I'm a full grown adult. But if you want to be friends, let's be friends. I love making friends. And especially if you want to play Minecraft Bedrock Edition with me, that'd be sick. I'd love to play Minecraft Bedrock Edition with people. But anyway, I've got to start heading out to go pick up my girlfriend from her job. But I greatly appreciate you, as I've said 100,000 times already. I hope that you all have an amazing night. I mean that with every single atom in my being. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm not certain if we're going to be playing Minecraft again or if we're going to be doing something else. I'll think about it. We'll see. But yeah, thank you very, very much. Where's OBS Studio? Okay, goodbye everybody.